the most painful defeat ever suffered by a boxing legend. Because this was not just another fight. It was a legend trying to defeat time itself. Muhammad Ali was 38 years old. He had conquered the world. He had defeated Joe Frazier. He had survived the power of George Foreman. He had changed the history of the sport forever. But standing across from him was Larry Holmes, the world heavyweight champion, the man who years earlier had been one of Ali's sparring partners, the student, now the king of the heavyweight division. And from the very first round, everything felt different. Ali still had the look, he still had the pride, but he no longer had the legs that had confused the world for more than a decade. He tried to find the distance, but Holmes was already hitting him. Jab. Right hand. Another jab. As if time itself had built the perfect opponent to remind him that no legend ever escapes it. And that was when something far greater than a strategy began to fall apart. Because for the first time, Muhammad Ali no longer looked invincible. He looked like a man trying to catch up to the speed of a body that no longer belonged to him. Round after round, Holmes stayed in control, not with hatred, with sadness, because he was not hitting just another opponent. He was hitting the man who had inspired him, the man who had changed boxing forever. And even then, Ali remained on his feet. Not because he was winning, because legends do not know any other way to live. Then came the 10th round. Ali's face was already speaking for him. Every punch felt heavier. Every second felt endless. And then came the most painful moment of the entire night. It was not a knockout. It was not a knockdown. It was his own corner. Angelo Dundee decided to stop the fight, because continuing was no longer courage. It was watching a legend die one punch at a time. And that is how one of the saddest nights in boxing history came to an end. Larry Holmes kept the championship, but he never celebrated that victory like the others. Because that night, he did not just defeat Muhammad Ali, he defeated the man he had admired for years. And maybe that is what makes that fight so heavy, because Ali had defeated champions, he had defeated giants, he had defeated fear. But there is one opponent who has never lost a fight, time. And that night, even the greatest of them all had to bow his head before it.